Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Mary Beth, the Jersey Girl Crafts. If you are new to the channel, I want to thank you for joining me. And if you are a viewer that's been here before, I thank you very much for coming back. This is episode 15, and it is now June 14th, Sunday, 2020. We're in the middle of a pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, and a lot of stores are still closed. New Jersey started opening up yesterday, really. Restaurants and stuff can open up for outdoor dining come Monday. And it's a little crazy. There's some online shopping that I've done. There's one store I found with fabric that is in one town over, and I've actually bought some fabric, which I'm not going to show you this podcast only because I just washed and dried it and it needs to be ironed, and it's right over here in my laundry basket to be ironed. I haven't gotten to that yet today, but I do have a lot of other things to show you. I have no finished objects to show you. Well, I have a couple, but not much. I've been very busy making masks. I have this one, which is the Black Panther, and I put hair ties on it, which is very comfortable. And then I have right here in the nose, I've been putting pipe cleaners, and a nice long one, so when it goes over, it's at least to here. And then this is one of my monkeys. If I can figure out how to put a picture in the video, I will. I made my sister, I found fabric, which is buried under there, but it's Kiss fabric. It's got the band Kiss on it, and last summer, I'm trying to figure out where to put these. She and a few of her friends actually went to see Kiss in concert, and so I made she and two of her friends masks, and I had enough fabric left over, so I made a tote bag. So hopefully here somewhere I can figure out how to put a picture in for you to show you what the mask and the tote bags look like. So I've been doing a lot of sewing. I want to make more tote bags because I really enjoyed making it. I had it all lined inside, and the handles actually matched the lining. So what else? I'm going to just start with all the stuff that I have. Oh, this is an episode. Wait, I lied. This is episode 16. 15. See, I knew March 1st wasn't the last one. 15 I did. I don't know. I didn't put a date. I'll have to look that up. But this is episode 16. So I'm going to start with acquisitions, things that I've gotten recently. Since I have been sewing so often, I treated myself to something that I've been looking at, and it's this. So it's different presser feet. There's 32 of them. And what's really nice is it comes with, let me open it. It comes in a little case. And on the back, it actually shows you all the presser feet, the number, and what they are. And really, really good thing is it comes with a DVD. So I pop this right in my computer and see if I could hold it up without anything falling out. There's this little one here, but these are all the presser feet. So everything comes nicely in the box, all numbered, and I'm going to hopefully get a little bit better with sewing. So yeah, that was one of my sewing purchases that I'm really happy with. Just comes with the little things of how to open it. I mean, it's only little clippy things here, so it's very easy to open. And it comes with the sleeve. The sleeve will probably not last very long with me. It'll probably wind up ripping, but for now I'm going to try and keep it nice. So while I was on the sewing thing, I found, I don't even know where I found it, somewhere online. And this is a spool saver. These little tiny rubber things that you put on your spool of thread. So I have my thread up here on the wall over there by my sewing machine, and I've always had the problem of, sorry about the crinkling, the ends of the spool and the ends of the thread are always hanging down. Well, this actually is just rubbery, and it fits on any size spool of thread, and it keeps all the things nice and, you know, all the ends nice for you, so they're not dropping down all over the place. Again, sorry about that. So I thought that was really interesting and really cool, and now everything up there, there's no threads hanging down. I already have a bobbin case that keeps all my bobbins nice and neat. I've had that for a few years now. I have a Brother sewing machine, and I want to say I've had that for at least 10 years? No, 7 years. Before that, I had a very old Singer. A very old Singer. I mean, it was like, wow, sun is coming in this window right here and bouncing off of something. Anyhow, the Singer. So yeah, the Singer was old and it was all metal. It was refurbished from a sewing store, and it lasted me many, many years. I loved it. It was really good. I used to make quilts on it, and I sewed I did tote bags back in the day, and I made one skirt. I made it for my mother. I don't think she ever wore it, honestly. Really wasn't made well, but I made it for her. And like I said, I don't think she ever wore it. I don't remember ever seeing her wear it. Unless I just never gave it to her because I didn't think it was good enough. That could be it too. So I used to make quilts and I really enjoyed it. So I started getting the strips of fabric, and I was going to make another quilt, and I collected them probably about 2 or 3 years ago. A couple of black and white ones to make my mom, and then I got some red ones. And then recently I wanted to make quilted tabletopper and placemats. So I decided to get these little scrap bags, and let me find which one is which. All right, this one is from, it's a scrap bag, and it's from We Do Quilts, and it was pretty inexpensive. I was like excited about the price. And these are the colors. Look how pretty. And if you open it up a little, I don't want to open it too much, but yeah, like they're very pretty colors inside, and I think it's going to be a really, really pretty, look at that. I think they're going to make beautiful placemats. And what I like in it is, where's that? Look at that. It kind of has a little black and white stripe too to go with it. So, and it's, again, We Do Quilts on Etsy. Let me show you her information. Very fast shipping. And it's Modea. The yarn, I'm so used to yarn. The fabric is nice and soft. It's all cotton. It's beautiful fabric. So I plan on making a couple of placemats out of them. I'm going to do a quilt as you go placemat. I don't know what color backing I'm going to do. I might just stick with the cream color or something, or white, just to keep it like really, really summery. Then I got a few from Auntie M's Crafts. Now let me tell you, you know how you get I'm so sorry. Wow. I have iced tea. All of a sudden I got a tickle. My throat started getting dry. Sorry. You know how you just get a seller on Etsy that just starts talking to you? And you just seem like, they just seem so nice. And you want to like become instant friends with them because they just seemed so nice. Like you want to continue to buy from them. Well, I had bought more scrap. So I got a couple of her. This one is called Splendid. And I got 4 different ones. And this one is Splendid. And then I got one Hickory Road and Be Jolly. So this is Auntie M's Crafts. She's on Etsy. She's got an Instagram and everything, and she's so sweet. She's just so sweet. We had conversations back and forth. I want to make, again, the placemats and all. So I got this beautiful Christmas fabric. And it's just got such gorgeous fabric in it. So my plan is to make, again, a table runner. Look at that. All kinds of stuff flying at me. So I want to make a table runner, and I want to make placemats for my mom out of this because she actually has plates I gave her a few years ago with cardinals on them. And I figure with the cardinals in this, it would really make a nice placemat set for her dining room table. And I got 2 of them so I can make a table runner as well. Hopefully I'll have enough for both. If not, she's getting just placemats. So again, I had gotten 2 of these. And then I got this one, which is called To Be Jolly. And this one is like more, look at that. I think some of them are probably a little bit of the same of the other, but they're just so pretty. Candy canes and the Christmas balls. Let me see if I get the right side. Is that pretty? So yeah, I'm going to make a few placemats and stuff to sell and to give to my mom for Christmas. And then the other one I got was called Hickory Road. Sorry. Till I put these back in, it's going to be some crumples. This one I got, which I thought would be so pretty for the fall. Look at that. These colors are coming up so nice. I actually got a ring light to put my camera on. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but look at the fabric with this. It is so pretty. Look at them. This is like so beautiful for the fall. So I got this, and I think that's definitely going to make a couple of placemats. I might throw a couple of like brown solid in with it, maybe, in order to make it like so I can stretch it. So I'll throw a couple of plain brown, which is going to be the backing for those. So that's pretty much the sewing stuff I got. Like I said, I got a ring light, which is so handy because it comes in this big bag. So everything fits in here. The tripod doesn't really fit very well. I'm afraid it's going to break the lights. But the lights come with, what is it? These amber color, which is really good supposedly for like facial tones and everything else. But I was afraid the yarn and the fabric may not come out as well with that. So I did not get, I mean, I didn't use it right now. I'm using the white. What else did I buy? I bought so much. So this is a project I'm working on. All right, so Blueprint, if anyone knows Blueprint, used to be Craftsy. They are going out of business, which is so sad. May 30th was the last day you could order anything. So I went online, I actually did, or the 31st, whatever. So I ordered 2 things online. One of them came in this cute little bag with their name, Blueprint. It was a pattern, and it's a paid for pattern, but they have a perfect picture. So it's this little bolero type. They're calling it a cardigan, but it's definitely cropped, if you can see right there. I was looking at it. I think I don't know. I'm going to try it eventually. It looks a little bit harder than what I can do right now, but look at the sizes. The sizes are excellent. It goes from a 37 to a 65 inch bust. So that's like really amazing. That will fit a lot of different sizes. Definitely fit mine because I am a big girl. And you picked the size. The pattern comes with all the sizes, but you pick the size and then they sent you the yarn for that size. And I had gotten this Highland Sport Cloudborne Fibers, which is Craftsy's own. This is, it's about that color. It's pretty true, that color. So it's the Cloudborne, and it's a size 2, 100% fine Highland wool, 200 yards, 50 grams, and it's not really telling me a color, but you can tell it's a beautiful blue. So it came with 4 of those. I had picked like a size large maybe. So with the 4, I can get a size, let me see, rustling, sorry. I think it's on this page, no. With 4, I can get a 45-inch bust, which is definitely not me. But I figured that might be cute for my niece. So I'm going to try it. Something, just simple and cute to wear over a shirt. There's actually a picture inside that looks a little better. So let me see if I can. They have it wearing open or wearing with a tie. I want to show the pattern because it is paid for. So yeah, I really like it open or closed. Either one, I think it's really beautiful. And it's the Aller Cardigan Knitting Kit by Laura Nelkin. There's the name. So yeah, I'm going to give that a try. I don't know how the classes are going to go because I did buy a few classes when it was Craftsy. Blueprint, I also bought a couple of classes because as a member I got a couple of them free for life. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to try and figure out how we can download them. But I decided to get a DVD because of the quilting I want to start doing. And I got this by Craftsy. So it's a startup library for quilting. And what needle sizes and fabrics and tools it goes over. There's a plane or a helicopter going by. I live about 10 minutes from the beach, and we get these airplanes that have banners that they pull along. And there's an airport a few miles the other way, and you hear airplanes now and then. So yeah, so I got this, which I thought was really cool. So hopefully, I mean, these are all the things it shows. Hopefully that'll be really cool and fun. And the next thing I bought was Hobbi yarn. I've never tried Hobbi yarn before, but I'm going to give it a try. I got a Cotton King cone. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. In black. I've made these halter tops, and it's really soft yarn. I mean, extremely soft. So it's 100% cotton, and it's got 500 grams, 820 yards, and I'm assuming it's a 4. It's a 3. I lied. So here's all the yardage if you could see it. So I'm going to try and do more halter tops with that. I got, for free, these little shawl pins, which I think are cute. I might use them more of a stitch marker or something, or maybe shawl eventually. I picked up some rainbow yarn, 8/4 quality, 100% cotton. It is it's a 1, and it's 50 grams, 186 yards, and it's the rainbow cotton. I got 2 of these. Really soft, really soft. I've heard people talk about the Hobbi yarns and they seem to like them, so there's no color on here. It's just like numbers. That was number 43. Then I got this really pretty lavenderish color. Again, the rainbow yarn. And it's the same yardage and all. What I like is, look at this pull. It tells you in each thing of yarn where to pull from. So those little taggy things are sticking out, which is really nice. Every one of them has it. Then I only got 2 each of those. Then I got 5 of these. This is the baby cotton, 100% cotton, Egyptian cotton, and it's 50 grams, 186 yards, and it's also a 1. So this is the Hobbi yarn, baby cotton, and I got 5 of those. Then I picked up 6 of these. The colors really are a little different. I have the baby cotton's on this side, and this one is another one of the rainbow cotton. So they're very similar in color, but I think one's a little deeper than the other. So 6 of these. They're a beautiful light blue, baby blue. And again, the rainbow. These yarns are, the cottons are so soft. I think, honestly, the Egyptian cotton, the baby cotton, is even softer. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, this would make a beautiful top. Then I got, this is called Simple Cotton 8-8 yarn. We love yarn. I got a pack of this. And this is like a, maybe a seafoam green. It's a worsted weight. No, it's not. I lied again. It's a 3. I didn't want to take them out of the bag. Sorry. But this comes in, I don't know. There's not a single tag I can see with the yardage. I can't see. Oh, wait. Is it on the front? It is 50 grams, 82 yards. So I got this one, and I got it in this pretty silver gray color. So I got this minty seafoamy green and a gray. And that's all I got from Hobbi yarn. I don't want to go too much. We're at 27 minutes. I did start to make, now that I showed you everything I bought, except for my fabric, I'm going to make, I was watching Caroline of, she's done her knit. Oh my gosh, Knitting Vicariously. And she's making the Sandra Paul Battenberg blanket, and I've seen a lot of people make them. Look how beautiful that blanket is. And it's a free pattern. And there's a video also of how to make the little granny squares. They're very small. You make them with fingering weight yarn and either a 3 or 3.25 crochet hook. So I decided I'm going to try it because I have a lot of mini skeins hanging around, and I dye my own yarn, so I do have yarn hanging around. And again, I have my little bits of yarn up there that I showed you last time. So I started my first little square. This one. Isn't that cute? And I don't know if I'm going to use a gray background because my walls are kind of a bluish gray, or if I'm going to use a cream color or a white. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is my first little square. It's in my Tanny Casey bag with my kitty cats. And I'm using a Susan Bates hook, 3.25. I need some kind of a thicker handle when I'm using really, really small yarn. So I'll make a couple out of this. This is the yarn. And it is something I got off at Etsy. Let me see who it is. Was it? I have no clue where I got this, actually. It's Koi. I have no clue. No clue. That's the name. I'm not even going to try to say it. Not even going to try. It's not even focusing. But it's a fingering weight yarn. It's 100% merino wool. 175 yards, 50 grams. There's really no other information. I don't know where I got this. I have no clue. But I obviously loved the color. So this is what I'm going to make some of the squares out of. So yeah, so that's one of the things I'm going to do. My socks for my niece, I haven't gotten very far on. Probably not even worth showing. I'm still working on this. I feel like it's the never-ending sock. I think I had just finished the heel last time. So yeah, I haven't gotten far. I've been, like I said, busy sewing and busy working, and I think the hardest part for me working at home is the fact that I'm over there on the computer working from home, and then this is my personal computer, and I sew on that desk. So I take the laptop and the keyboard off, and I put the sewing machine on there. I keep the big monitor up there because I have a monitor and the laptop. But I'm in this room for 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. And there's times I just don't want to sit in here anymore. I don't want to do anymore. So I'm very, very lax with getting anything done. I've been trying to straighten up a little more. There's less bins of yarn over there. In my shop, www.thejerseygirlcrafts.com, I am actually doing a de-stash of my yarn. I put about 8 or 9 up today, and I'm going to continue to put 1 or 2 up a night just to try and de-stash some of the yarn and get it out of here. I would like to stay with my better yarns that are over here, but I'm still going to work with acrylic. I think the yarn will definitely outlast me, so I think it's time to let it get out in the world and have other people fall in love with it the way I fell in love with some of it. I had projects planned for some things, and then it just didn't pan out. So yeah, it's time to get rid of some of the yarn. And that's pretty much it. I mean, other than work, I'm really not a big reader, but let me tell you, we have been binge watching Broadchurch. It's out of England. I forget the name of the town, the real town, but it's so beautiful. I actually looked it up after we watched. There's only 3 seasons. So it's a really fast one. It's a murder mystery, and they actually solve, I'm so sorry, 3 mysteries. The first mystery goes into the second season. So like you don't know if the guy is being sentenced or not. And so it's just so good. It's so good. I didn't want to stop watching, and I'm so mad it's only 3 seasons because I would love to keep watching this. It is the most interesting murder mystery I've seen in a long time, and I love murder mysteries. I actually bought the movie Birds of Prey, and we watched that. Eh, I love all the Marvel movies and I love all the superhero and Joker and all that stuff. So the boyfriend knew I was getting Birds of Prey because we haven't really been able to see it. So I got that, and then I surprised him and I had gotten Joker. That was actually surprisingly good, Joker. I enjoyed that movie. Um I really enjoyed it a lot. But Birds of Prey, it was good, but it wasn't anything to write home about. I don't think I'd really watch it again. Um, it's not up to par with a lot of the Marvel movies that I've watched, and I love all the Marvel movies, the Avengers, everything. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, love that. So yeah, a lot of movie watching with this whole pandemic thing going on. My nails are totally gone. Look how fat my hands. I have blown up so much with all the crap I've been eating. My face is fatter. I can feel it. My stomach, my feet are swollen. This pandemic has to end soon because I can't handle it. Look at these faces so fat lately. But oh well, I'll lose it again. I mean, I'm not going to lose everything I wish I would lose. I mean, let's face it. I'm 55 years old. Um, I've been heavy for most of my life. Well, most of my adult life. I started getting heavy in my 30s. Like really heavy in my 30s. Actually, after I met Daniel, I started getting really heavy. Prior to that, I really. All right, so I've been heavy for most of my life. I guess since my 20s. Anyhow, that's my weight issue. Yeah, so you're seeing me in pandemic hair. I mean, the bangs are really long. I've been trying to trim them a little bit, but I couldn't see tonight, so then going over to the side. My color is starting to fade, but because I have streaks in it, which I'm so glad I got right before pandemic, you're not seeing the gray as much. Um, and yes, there is no shower in the morning when I don't go to work. I go to work with my pajamas on. I do my Zoom call at 8:45 and then 9:15, and then I do lunch at 1 o'clock and I jump in the shower as Daniel makes lunch, and then I'm all clean and happy and I do the rest of the day. I start at 7 in the morning for my work, and it's so nice. 6:30. Well, 6:15 the alarm goes off. 6:30 I roll out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush teeth and everything, take some pills, go over, sit at the laptop, and start my day by 7. Usually about 10 to 7. Like I said, lunchtime, I take a shower. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go into the office, so I'm there every morning on those mornings at 7. And I usually don't leave until anywhere between 4 and 5. Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, I've been trying to go to my mother's, help her out a little bit with grocery shopping. It's crazy. The boyfriend's not working, so he's around all the time. All the time. I love him, but all the time. Tiger comes in, my one cat, and he sits. I don't know if you see it. That's a bin of yarn right here. I put the shade up and he sits right there and looks out the window. I sit over there at my computer. And he just sits in the window. And then behind the camera here is a futon. If he gets tired of the window, he sits on the futon. So he's my little work buddy. And that's about it. I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope some of your states or countries are starting to open up. It would be nice to get out again and do more things. I'm a homebody, but I do like to go out now and then. Like I said, the only place I've been able to find is one fabric store, but they have a tent outside, so it's very limited with what they're selling. But there's a tent outside and there are a couple of tables, and they allow only so many people, and you're 6 feet apart. Um, so at least I've been able to find some fabric to make masks. But again, if I can, I'll try and put in the kiss for that I made my sister. If not, I'm sorry, I don't have it. I mailed it out to her actually yesterday's mail because she's going away to Miami in actually the end of this month. So let me go. It's 40 minutes. Hopefully, my camera has not decided to split this and I have to do this again, because this will be the first time ever that I've done one shot and the video actually went up. So let's hope I'm not doing this again. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe, and thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you back again in another week or two. Thank you. Good night.